Hey, how's it going? And today I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks for editing software tutorials. I've got my software tutorial already done, and it's going to come in with a video track and an audio track. So the first tip or trick is to edit the audio first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and drag this down to the timeline, and then where it says audio only, I'll just go audio across time. And then what I can do is I'm going to maximize this so that I can see it better. And then what I'll do is I'll just go through and edit this to edit out all the sounds and like breaks. I can tell after you do this for a while, you'll see pauses and sounds that you might make. So you'll come here and you'll click, put the cursor, the part of the audio where you want to delete it, and you hit split, and then you just can trim it down. And you just go through and you trim out all the ums and ahs and everything else and anything else you want. If you made a mistake in saying something, go ahead and edit it out. So that's the first part, is go through and edit your audio first. Trim out all the ums and ahs and sounds and noises and dead spaces and all that so you have nice clean audio. Of course, I'm not going to go through this whole thing. It does take time to do this, but it makes for a much better video. The first tip is to edit your audio, get it cleaned, and get all the extraneous noises out of it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come back up to your footage. You're going to right click, drag down to the timeline, and you're going to go video only across timeline. So now you just have your video. The trick here, once you've got your audio edited, is you go ahead. I don't know if you can hear this. No, it's distracting for me to hear it, but I'll just turn the volume down. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and listen to the audio as it's playing. And then while I'm listening to it, I'm watching my tutorial, the video up here. The audio will be running faster than the video because you've trimmed it. So your audio will always be ahead of your video. As you're playing it, you hit M to mark the part of the video where you've said something very clear, like, okay, now you hit the OK button, or okay, now you come over here and click here. When you hear something very specific, you mark it by pressing M. And then you watch the video until you see that action actually happening, and then you hit enter to stop it. Then you go ahead and you hit S, and then you hit Control, and then you just time stretch it back to the audio mark and have auto ripple on, and then it fills in. And then you go back and you listen to the audio again until you hear a very specific action that you do. You mark it, and then you keep watching the video until you see the action, and then you stop it. You got to hover over the enter key, do that. And then you go to hit S to split it, Control and left click, and you time stretch it back. And you just do that through the whole video. So generally speaking, the audio takes a while to edit first, and then this part actually goes pretty fast. But what you end up with is a fairly decent software tutorial in the end with good audio, and it's very concise and efficient that way. So anyway, those are my tips and tricks. I hope you found this helpful, and thank you to Magix for doing such a great job with Vegas Pro. It's really turning into a great program. I always thought it was a good program, but it's even better now. So anyway, take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.